Sometimes we feel stuck because we haven't moved. It's important to distinguish between being stuck and sticking. And so if you're at a place where you're feeling stuck, make sure you're really tied by something else and not just tied to your position, stance, beliefs, or your skewed perception of the possibilities. And so if you're at a place where you haven't moved and you're feeling stuck, one, rule out that movement is impossible by doing something. And then beyond that, make sure that this sense of being stuck isn't really you being some other things like still, because that's appropriate. You're waiting to hear or understand what the next best step is, or something like sticking to your beliefs, approach, partnerships, or position, which are all things you have control over. But also making sure that if you're really stuck, you can determine why, how, and by what. And so if you're really stuck as in unable to free yourself or move forward, know why that is. And make sure that it's not something that's wholly in your control. And so some reasons that folks may be stuck is the resources or timing hasn't showed up yet. That's okay if you are doing the work or doing the things that you do have control over, because it means that they talk about the reference when preparation and opportunity meet. That's when the magic or success happens. Similarly, even if the resources or timing hasn't showed up, if you will do what you're doing, when it does happen, when it does show up, you won't be in your own way. You'll be in a position to really take hold of what the opportunity is. And so make sure that that sense of stuck is something that reflects what should be happening. Like you should be working until the time is right, right? And then lastly, I'll just say this about this notion of being stuck and the difference between being stuck, sticking, and just still. Know when any one of those are actually happening and act accordingly. If you're stuck, still got to do the work. If you're sticking, there's still work. And if you're just being still, there's a work of being still enough to hear or know what to do next. Hope this helps.